guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm here to do my 6-month update of the girls. We are 6 months, huh? Well, they're a little over 6 months, but it takes me forever to get to these videos, I feel like. So they talk all the time, like just scream and screech and gurgle. It's so cute. It's just so much more fun now. If you guys have twins, just one thing to keep in mind is that it gets easier every single month. Like when they were really tiny, it was just like non-stop. You can't ever do anything because, at least for them, I had to entertain them all day long when they were awake. But now when they're awake, what are you smiling at? What is it? What are you looking at? There's nothing up there. They can just play with things and, you know, lay on their back and their tummy, and it's so much better. By the way, this is June and this is Violet. A lot of people ask if we can, how we tell them apart. To me, they have, I've always said this, they have slightly different looks. They have really different personalities. What is so funny? What is so funny? June is just a little... How am I gonna get through this video? She is louder. What is sister doing? What is she doing? Violet gets more frustrated about things, but for the most part, like when she talks, she's a little quieter. And June just like yells a lot more. Are you gonna talk this whole video? Easier to make Violet smile though. For some reason, like when I'm taking pictures, it's always Violet who's smiling. What? Do we need to switch, you guys? Okay, we might need to switch. Okay. Now you're in there. What do you think? And let's see. Here, you want this? They love these little soft books. They just look at them and play with them and chew on them. They chew on everything now. Like everything they put in their mouth. I started giving them solids. I just introduced egg yolks. So I boil an egg, and once the inside's cooked, I just spoon the egg yolk into a little bit of formula and mix it together, and then to give that to them. And she likes it. Violet likes it a little bit more. June just like kind of goes like that. Her tongue still sticks out a little bit, so she doesn't have full control of her mouth yet. You want to touch that? Here, you want to sit in this? They are very entertaining these days, as you can see. They're just fun and they make me laugh all the time. We kind of have a routine. We go outside a lot, and I will do some ab workouts so I can start tightening up my stomach a little bit more. I started doing ab stuff, like more intense stuff, not intense, but like a little bit more than what I was doing before. Probably last month, around 5 months, I started doing stuff. And I've definitely noticed a difference in my stomach. It's a lot tighter, but the skin is still there, and the skin just kind of is saggy. So I just need to do cardio because that's the only way that your skin's gonna tighten up. As far as rolling around goes, they can definitely roll from their backs now all the way to their stomachs and push up, and then from their stomachs to their back. And they now go to their stomach at night and sometimes during their naps to sleep. They sleep really good on their stomachs, so now if they roll to their stomach, I let them stay there because they can roll back and forth. Sometimes though, they will roll into the crib and kind of be like wedged in there, so we'll have to flip them back. But I have the mesh bumpers on their cribs right now. They're still in their parasol diapers, size 3. I think next order I'm going to have to do size 4. I feel like they're growing a lot all of a sudden. So we get these sent to our door every month. They are a better option for diapers because they're chlorine free, they're made with better ingredients, and I really like them, and they're really cute. Violet is a little bit more narrow in the chin, and June has a little bit bigger, her cheeks are a little bigger. But other than that, like, I don't know, I just feel like they have slightly different looks, and I can't really explain it. I might be the only one who can tell them apart because whenever people try to guess, it's always like a 50-50 shot. So they are wearing a size, they're still fitting in some of their 3 to 6 month clothing items, but these are, what is this, 6 to 9 month from H&M, a little big. So it just depends. Like some stuff from Carter's fits them. Like their pajamas are, they're in the 9 month pajamas, and I just have to roll these. the sleeves up a little bit. And their onesies now are getting a little bit tight just because they're too short on them. So I have a lot of 6 to 9 month things that I'm going to start putting them in. What is it? What do you want? Do you want their Foxy? I try to take them out of the house like at least once a week, and we will just go to the mall really quick. We'll go to Buy Baby, Target, just to get them used to getting in the car and getting out of the house because we're always in the house. We are always home. And we're taking them to Newport this weekend, tomorrow. So that'll be interesting because we haven't really gone anywhere without staying the night. We haven't gone somewhere for like a whole day type of thing. So I'm going to bring like a pack and play for them to sleep in. It'll be interesting. We will see how that goes. They started going, I have this thing over here. It's like a bouncy type of thing. It's called the Saucer. So I didn't think they liked it at first, but I think they were just too young for it. Now they really like it and they move all around. They play with all the toys. So I'll link that down below for you guys. The only thing is it's massive. Like I wish I would have registered for a smaller one because it doesn't even fit through the doorway. So you have to take it apart basically, which is so stupid. So I don't even know if I would recommend it if you have big doorways maybe and you don't mind having a lot of baby stuff, but I wish I would have gotten something smaller. There's no point. They started laughing a lot at different things. It's the cutest thing I've ever heard. June has this really deep belly laugh and she's done it a couple times and it is so funny. And then Violet's laugh it sounds like she's sick almost, like she has a hoarse voice when she laughs. So it's cool to see like their different voices, but yeah, it's yay! As far as sleep goes, we're taking 3 naps a day, usually around 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. And then they're going to bed between usually 7 and 7:30, and they're sleeping all throughout the night, all the way until 5 to 6 o'clock is when they wake up. Violet is always the first one to wake up. 90% of the time, she's the first one to wake up from both naps and from her night's sleep. June just loves to sleep. June, whenever I come to get her in the morning, I have to wake her up. And she's sucking her thumb and like rubs her eyes like, no, 5 more minutes. And when I get Violet, she's wide awake, like smiling, super happy that I'm there to get her. As far as nursing goes and formula, because I get a lot of questions asking like how I'm supplementing. The milk is on its last days, basically. I'm super happy that I got to 6 months nursing them. It wasn't nursing completely because I started introducing some formula around 4 months. And the reason was because I knew they weren't getting enough milk because they weren't gaining weight. And they were super fussy after I would nurse them. So I knew that they were hungry, especially because when I gave them a bottle of formula, they guzzled it down. So I started doing a ton of different things to up my milk supply. I tried nursing them more often, drinking mother's milk tea, taking supplements, fenugreek, increasing the fat in my foods, drinking more water, like so many things, pumping all the time, and it did help a little bit, but I still needed to give them some extra formula. So what I was doing is nursing them and then giving them a bottle after and then letting them drink the bottle until, hey, that's a cute noise, until they were full. And sometimes they would only drink 2 ounces of it. Sometimes there's like music playing over there. Good job, June. And sometimes they would drink 6 ounces of formula. It was just nice because I knew that they were getting more food and they were so much happier. It was crazy. Like, it's funny, everybody says you have the happiest babies. They were really, really fussy for the first 3-4 months. So it wasn't until 4 months hit and we started giving them a little bit more to eat that they got so much better. I'm just trying to nurse as much as I can, and just if they're still drinking a little bit, I might as well because it's so good for them. So that's what we're doing right now. Why are you so cute? Huh? Oh. So at night they get a bottle. They usually drink about like, whoa, there you go. At night they drink about 7 ounces or so. I fill up a bottle of 8 ounces and hope that they'll drink. What? Come here. And hope, I try to get them to drink at least 4, and then sometimes they'll drink 8, which is awesome. And they don't usually wake up in the middle of the night now. Occasionally Violet will, And I think she was doing it like a couple times. And I honestly think it was because of her teeth hurting. And I just think she's going to get a tooth really soon. Look at June playing with those toys over there. Good job, Junie. Is she playing with all the toys? Is it your turn next? They now try to take each other's toys. It's really funny. I'll give one girl a toy and then the other one wants that toy. It's like, of course. You're so cute. You're so cute. I want to eat you up. I want to eat you up. And we put them in the pool for the first time and they loved it. Well, actually, Violet didn't love it, but she didn't hate it. But June loves it. She kicks her feet and it's super cute. Are we going to listen to music the whole time? I'm actually really happy that she's playing that music because before, Violet was the only one who could like make all those toys make noise, and now June is. What do you think? I also have been losing a ton of hair. I forgot to mention that, but around 3 months is when I started to lose a lot of hair, and it just stinks, but that's just what happens postpartum. I'm going to do a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me all of your questions. Goodness gracious. So, if you guys have any questions for me about babies, about anything, leave them down below in the comments of this video. And I'm basically screenshotting everybody's messages on Instagram, and then I'll do a video responding to everything because I just have been really bad on Instagram trying to get back to you all. So I figured I would just do a video and address everybody's questions, whether that be, you know, anything that you want to know. Oh, and they're not in their docky tots anymore. I was getting a lot of questions about that. So I took them out because they were, first of all, outgrowing them, and they were starting to move around a lot, and I felt that they were kind of constricted in their docky tot. Whoa! So I took them out one day, just out for naps, out for night, and they actually adjusted pretty well. The first nap, they talked to themselves for like 15 minutes, and then fell asleep. And now they're really good. I honestly think they sleep really well without it. And they are still in their Halo sleep sacks. I just zip them up in there so it makes them feel like they have a blanket and they kind of hold it and it keeps them a little bit warm if they need it. Hey! Hi! Are you ready to switch? Let's switch. A lot of people are asking like specifically when I took them out of the rock and play and put them in their docky tot. I don't know the actual time. I could look it up probably on my social media and figure out when that was. I think around, let's see, we put them into their rooms at about a month old, and then we took them out of the rock and plays once they started slumping down in them. Probably 2 months, 3 months, and then then we put them in their crib in their docky tots. And I think it was like a good transition because the docky tots made them feel nice and snug. And I would recommend that I will keep one of them for our next baby. Hi. You're such a cutie patootie. June to the rescue. June to the rescue. I was telling Amber it's cool because we get 2 babies right away and we get to just have 2 different personalities. Like, even though they're identical twins, they still are really different, so I wasn't expecting that. Honey, you sucking my finger? Like, Violet is so much more cuddly and just sweet, and June is a little bit more, I don't know why I always say this, she's like the funny one, and I just feel like she makes the funniest faces, and she just does things that are just silly to me, so it's cool to have both of those personalities. Oh, yeah! Like, June just likes to be played with more, and Violet likes to just be held more and, like, cuddled. You are so cute, I can't take it. Oh my god, you hear that? I feel like that's enough for today's update. This was totally all over the place, and I'm sorry about that, but you guys get a little taste into what it's like. Huh? Yeah, you guys are crazy! You're crazy! But I wouldn't have it any other way. Huh? Yeah, you're so cute. Come here. You want to say bye to the camera? Say bye! I love you! Say, I Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new. And that is it for today. We did it! Woohoo! Guys, we filmed a video with you in it. I thought they'd be a little quieter, but who am I kidding? You guys aren't quiet. You guys aren't quiet. All right, bye guys. What are you trying to say? Good job.
Why is your shirt off? And why? You look like a redneck child. Your puppy's coming. Oh, your puppy's running around. She's going crazy. She's all clean. Oh, here she is. Look, girls. Puppy.
Kyla, come here. June. June.
Oh.